Overwatch on the Switch. It was released in October and I haven't played it in a long time. I love Overwatch. I played it when it first came out a bunch, but since my computer died, I wasn't really able to play it up until now. I got an SD card for Christmas and used a bit of my money to buy Overwatch. Let's talk about it. It's been a while since I've done an actual review, so here we go. Overwatch is a 6-on-6 team shooter where you select a hero that comes with different abilities. They fall under different roles, but it doesn't feel like two characters with the same role feel like each other and can have radically different playstyles. Sombra is all about stealth and disrupting the enemy, hacking them to disable their abilities while running away, being invisible, but does very low damage. Pharah uses a jetpack to fly in the sky, shooting enemies from above, trying to split them apart. They are both in the damage category, but play drastically different from each other. Each map has different objectives, control point and escort to name too. There are many ways to travel to the point, and you definitely want to play as a team and push together. Going solo isn't a good idea, since there are multiple people with their own abilities. There are health packs lying around certain areas, and you can pick one up to heal. They're on cooldown, but they respawn there, letting you know where you can go to heal when a healer isn't near. You need to communicate with your teammates, and this game does have voice chat, although you need an extra headset and mic to use it, but you can still listen in if you don't have one. There are different types of hero categories. The last time I played, there was attack, defense, tank, and support. The mixed attack and defense into damage, but this doesn't change anything if I'm correct. These help you queue up and quick play. You select what role you want to play as, but you can choose from that class. This fixes the issue previously if you had three people who want to play damage or tank. But then it has two of each role per team, so you can't try different strategies like three tanks. I queued up for a quick play as damage, and it took a while to find a match. It says about 5 minutes to find a match, but I didn't find one in 10 minutes. So I switched to support and it only took me 2 minutes to find one. You can do things while waiting, but I just want to play the game with the heroes I want, and it can be annoying. One bonus is new to me is you can queue up with a certain role that isn't in high demand currently, and you get a bonus like extra credits or a loot box, which I'll talk about later. I instantly remapped my controls to kind of fit Splatoon, and using the Switch Pro controller has limited options because I don't have as many buttons as a keyboard. I used all of them for attacking, so I don't have any quick options for communication, so I have to open the command wheel and manually use an emote or say I need healing. It's not a huge deal, but still. The motion controls feel really loose, even for me. I play Splatoon with +5 sensitivity on stick and motion, so this surprised me, but I adjusted it, so it's fine. But going into a match, well, it's Overwatch, alright? It feels like the Overwatch I knew and loved 3 years ago. It's a modern shooter that's chaotic and I love it. Bullets flying everywhere with people running all over the place. It's so fun. The first thing that caught me off guard is voice chat is automatically turned on. Turn it off before you go into a match unless you want to. The maps are big and after you capture a point or get past a checkpoint, everyone's spawns changes to accommodate it. And it's interesting and unique, and when it first came out, it was immensely popular. It's been on a decline since the end of 2017, but now coming out for the Switch, people get to play it again. And with Overwatch 2 coming out in the next few years, maybe they'll add new things to spice up the gameplay to have more people keep coming back. Under play, there are 4 modes. Quick play allows you to hop into a match and play around for a quick match and then you're done. Arcade has many different modes with loot boxes and rewards for many. The event going on till January 2nd is the holiday event with a bunch of new seasonal cosmetics plus 3 snow-themed modes. The one I remember is May's Snowball Offensive, where you have one bullet, one shot kill, and to refuel, you have to use snow patches on the ground that leaves you vulnerable, and you can use the rest of May's abilities like the wall and the icicle. It's so fun. Once the event is over, it won't come back till next year, so play this as much as you can. Competitive play is ranked mode after hitting level 25. Wasn't able to test it out, but I'm assuming it's the same here as on other platforms. And game browser. Search for people's custom games with their own rule sets. At the end of the match, it shows play of the game. It shows whoever got cool kills, like a triple and stuff like that, as well as who gets the best in different categories, like objective time, healing, eliminations, etc. You get EXP that goes towards your level. Every level you get a loot box, and I know what you're thinking. Oh god, yes, you can pay for them, but you get zero competitive advantage, and they're purely cosmetics. You can unlock skins, voice lines, player icons, and more. There are seasonal yearly events that include different modes and new skins, and I do like the loot boxes in Overwatch because you aren't at a competitive disadvantage. Yeah, you might not have the skin you want, but that's not going to make you play worse. Like all games, loot boxes, I don't think it's worth it here, but you can get so many boxes during the seasonal events and the early levels. But there are more than twice the unlockables from now from when I last played. So if you get a duplicate of a collectible, you get currency which you can spend on skins. Also, we're queuing up for click play. Sometimes you can get a small credit bonus if you queue up and play a game with a certain role, which is nice. But how does the game play? Well, pretty good. It plays like a console shooter, which I know some people would rather play on PC, and those people are right. PC is the definitive place to play shooters. One thing the Switch has over the PS4 and Xbox One is motion controls. It works really well. I may be biased to motion controls because I play so much Splatoon, but using sticks on console can be hard. Motion allows you to snap to other players quickly, and it can be hard to get used to, but it's definitely worth it, just like in Splatoon. Overall, Overwatch on the Switch is a pretty great time. If you like shooters, it has a competitive side of it, but it also is still a fun, casual game. If you're bored of the base game, you can go to the arcade with some wacky rule sets and even party up with some friends to have a good time. Overwatch has been out for almost 4 years now, and if you're interested, you've already probably played it by now. But what if you've never played it before? I'd say go for it. There aren't many big shooters on the Switch. All I could think about is Splatoon, Doom, and Wolfenstein. It is a great shooter, and I believe you should try it and go play it. When buying, be careful. The box doesn't come with a physical copy. It comes with a download code, and you need at least 12 gigabytes of storage to download it. But it also comes with Nintendo Switch Online for free for 3 months. Overall, if you don't have a different platform, is it worth picking up? Probably not. For me, it was because I didn't have an extra place to play it. But if you can play it on PC, you probably should do it there. But if you're playing it on Switch and coming from Splatoon, this is a good transition, and I would recommend it if you aren't familiar with PC shooters. Overall, Overwatch is a good buy if you're into multiplayer games on the Switch that you can play online. It has a lot of content and unlockables, fun gameplay as well, and I do recommend Overwatch if you haven't already played it. If you do have it somewhere else, you might want to skip out on this one. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I have my next video planned out on what I need to record, but I haven't written the script yet, but it shouldn't be that hard. I'm glad that a very few people who watch my content enjoy it. Even seeing 1 or 2 likes makes me happy, knowing people like what I'm doing, and I appreciate that. I created a Discord server so we can have a few nerds go around and play video games. It's gonna be hella dead because no one's gonna join, but it doesn't matter. You can ask questions or say hi. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the new year.